Okay, so Thad, what I'm going to do first is there's a, actually, I meant to go here. There's a process in the Nexstar library called job description development. And let's see where it is. Job, maybe it's not there. Let's go to here. Am I in the right library? Nexstar library. Where is that process? Maybe it's already in your account. I'm just going to search on the word job, press enter. Yeah, it's this one right here. So I'm going to go here. And I want to look at the internal job descriptions. If you recall, Nexstar talks about internal and external job descriptions. The external job description is the job description that you'll put on BirdDog or Indeed.com or Craigslist, wherever you want to put it. It's basically an advertisement for the position. The internal job description is a better description of what they will actually be doing for you, and this is where we're going to find some process names. And I think this will be useful that I can actually build upon this. So internal job description samples, if I click here, actually I'm going to right click and say open link in a new tab. That way I'll keep this window open and I'll go to the Nexstar website. Oh, that's interesting. It says page not found. Wonder if this one's still working. It says page not found. This must be. So hold on. Let me just access this and I'll put the new links in there. Okay, I've pasted those links in. So if we go here, we'll open up the internal job description pages, and I'm going to focus on like drain technician, electrician. I'm going to focus on a few of these, the more technical ones, because in Touchstone I want to be filling out the operational end of things. And we've pretty much got your call center. Oh no, we haven't built your call center, so I still need to build that for you. There, it was. I just noticed it right there as call center. So let's look at given that we were looking at HVAC last week, let's look at HVAC installer. HVAC technician external job description. Let's look at this. Okay. So we're seeing, here's the Word document. Let me just bring it over here. Hold on a second. Okay, so here it is right here. And we're going to go back here. So why we need you, the big task, blah, blah, blah. Key subtask, maintain communication with dispatch, your manager parts and installation teams. So let's write a process here called copy. This was, let's call it add new process. Technician communication. We actually got some of this in that other process, didn't we? You know what? We did. We've already built that one in, because we've got. It's not there. I think it was project installation, project preparation. Take an install box, call the homeowner, project check-ins, check in with dispatch and or the installation coordinator at 10 a.m. and lunch. Okay, so we've got those two check-ins. I don't know that they're telling us anything different here. Hold on, that's not what I meant to go back to. Maintain communication with your dispatcher, manager, parts, installation teams. Keep your company truck clean. So what these are sort of objectives for a process. And what I'm doing is I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to come up with a process name for it. Something like maintaining company truck. So let's copy this. Let's go back here. Let's add a new process. Maintaining the company truck. And let's put this under, you know what, this is sort of a general process, isn't it? So I'm going to put under production, and I'm going to click here and paste that right in there. Keeping your company truck clean inside and out. Save. And I'm going to link that to the plumbing technician. So this would be anybody who has a truck. Plumbing installer. Electrical installer. Electrical technician. HVAC installer. And it's tactical. It's not a strategic process. It's a tactical process. And then the technician. Those are probably the people I can think of who have trucks. Now, drain tech probably. Okay, so let's say that you look at this right now and say, well, no, the plumbing service manager, he's out there with a truck as well. This guy, these three guys are out there. What I need you to do now is you would log into your Touchstone account, come up here to the 4 key functions. We're focusing on operations. Click on maintaining the company truck, and then go link to job description and select the additional positions on your org chart that need this process. So you'd select plumbing service manager, make it tactical, and click link. And now you'll notice that it's orange. On the other hand, if there are any of these people that don't need this process, hold on, my phone's ringing. On the other hand, if there are people who don't need this process, you'll do the same thing. You'll log in, if you're already there, go to the 4 key functions, go to operations, go to the process, and click link to job description, and just select it. And it will turn it from orange to gray, which means it's no longer on their job description. So what I've done here is if we look at the org chart and we click on a plumbing technician, you'll see that I've added that process to their job description. Okay, so let's go back to the Word document. Truck inventory. So here's another one that's a good one. I don't think, did we put this in, is there an inventory? Let's search on inventory. No. So that again seems to me like a general process. So I'm going to say add new process, maintaining truck inventory. And I'm going to put that under production because it really belongs to a lot of people. I'm going to paste that in there. And then I'm going to link it to the same people, right? Because these guys all have trucks. They should all have truck inventory. By the way, I think your assignment last time was to create that, what was the name of that box? I'll look for it in a second. Let me just finish this. HVAC technician link. Okay, so we got all those guys. It was let me search on box. I remember we called it something box. Install box contents. Yeah, you were gonna write up the box contents. Remember? Okay, so make sure you get that done. Okay, next one. Properly complete paperwork. You know what? That's going to be part of the job folder, I think. Join the on-call rotation. I don't know that that's a process. Maintain a clean and professional appearance. That's more of a policy. Have and maintain a clean driving record. Also a policy. Participate in training, allowing you to grow and develop as a professional. Let's put that in, because that, I think what they're talking about here, you know what, that's also a policy. It's not really a process. Have or be willing to get the proper certifications. That's not really a process either. If you can achieve the above and what are top performers, company supplied, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. These aren't the greatest. This is, oh, external. It says it's an external job description. Huh. Wait, it said, let's go back to the process here. Internal job description. HVAC technician, internal job description. Internal. Okay, this is better one. Complete all general HVAC in-home service calls. Okay. Let's grab this, copy, add new process, HVAC service calls. Let's put it under HVAC service, and I'm going to paste that in there. Save. Next one. Establish customer rapport to sell the right products. Let's copy that. You know what? That's going to be all of the technicians. Oh, sorry. What I should have done there is linked this service call to HVAC technician. Okay. And let's go to add new process. Customer rapport. This is going to be more of a general production process. You know what? Let's call it a customer service process. Paste. Establish customer rapport to sell the right products and services. And this is going to be this guy. You know what? I think this is also going to be plumbing service manager. It's going to be plumbing, drain tech, electrical service, electrical installer, electrical technician, HVAC service. Because these guys are all dealing with customers, I'm thinking. Tactical, HVAC. You know what? These guys also deal with customers. So let's put here DSR, CSR. Receptionist. That's probably it. Ask proper lifestyle questions to troubleshoot heating and cooling system malfunctions. this is going to be a step in a work plan in the HVAC service call So let's call this so they arrive on site and then they're going to ask proper lifestyle questions to troubleshoot. So this is basically a step in a work plan which is part of the service call process. Educate and assist customers in choosing the best. So this is another step that's going to come in to play in that same process. This is not in order, obviously, but it's definitely part of this process. So we'll add the other pieces to the process as we do that. Explain replacement opportunities for it. So this is, again, it's another process in and I would say that this step is going to come before that step. Understand your service criteria and hold yourself accountable for exceeding revenue goals. Is that a process? No, I don't. I think that's a way of being, and I don't know quite how to use that. It's really a policy again. Show yourself as professional and knowledgeable to win new referrals and repeat business. This, we could add this as an expectation. And we'll say something like this. Always show yourself as professional to you know what, there's got to be a referral process, right? So add new process, let's call it requesting referrals, and everybody does that. So in fact what I'm going to do here is put that paste and this again is going to be the plumbing technician, the plumbing installer, because this is really a general process, electrical installer, electrical technician, HVAC installer, HVAC technician. I think those are the 6, and I just realized that I did not put HVAC service calls. Okay, I got that. Probably just the and requesting referrals. I just did maintaining truck inventory. Okay, I think I'm good. Work alongside customer service and dispatch to ensure overall success of the business. That's not really a process. Maintain a clean, organized job site and a well-inventoried truck. Well, we've already got the truck inventory process. So let's add a new process. Keeping the work site clean, and let's go down here, objective, paste, save. Again, this is these guys again. Did I do a drain tech for that last process? Can't remember. You and I are probably going to want to go through this anyway to review it. Okay. Back. participate actively in training exercises, morning meetings, trade shows, and retreats. These might be processes. I'm going to actually put this under management. Maybe ever. Put under management. Let's go grab this. Copy. Paste as plain text. Save. Morning meetings. Trade shows. And retreats. Save. Let's go to this and say morning meetings, because that'll be a process. Now I don't know if you do this, so if you don't do this, we're gonna end up deleting it. Work plan, trade shows. I don't know if you do trade shows, and I don't know if you do retreats. Let's call it company retreats. And let's link this to probably, this is probably going to be a public process that it's linked to everybody in the company. So I don't have to link it to every specific one. Train and mentor apprentices to ensure quick and accurate repairs and installations. Just see if you've got a training process in here. Yeah, so we've got some new employee training processes. I'm going to skip that one for now. Train and mentor apprentices. Be accurate and timely with invoices, time cards, curbside feedback, and options. So this is copy. This is something similar to what we were just talking about with. It's an administrative function that we will. Right now, paperwork, save, paperwork under administration, paste as plain text, be accurate and timely with invoices, time cards. Well, again, I don't know whether we're actually going to have, maybe we have a work plan for completing an invoice. What was this one? Completing time cards. Completing curb side cube side feedback forms. So I think I'm going to call this technician paperwork. Technician paperwork. And this is going to be this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and you know, my guess is that these guys do it too, right? competencies, licensed with knowledge of local HVAC codes, develop proven track record, heating, blah, 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 clean, safe, highly organized, and social Okay, so that's basically it for the HVAC technician. When we meet next week, let's talk about the, we'll look at drain technician, we'll look at electrician, and we'll look at, just did HVAC. And we'll talk about maybe maintenance technician, plumber. Yeah, so we'll talk about the rest. Okay, good.